Hey, what's up guys? Matt here with Fix Anything Save Money. Today we're going to be showing you how to drill through porcelain tile. I figured I would do porcelain since it's one of the harder tiles there is to drill through. And if you could drill through this, you could pretty much drill through any type of tile. So the things we're going to need in order to do this successfully are painter's tape, and I'll show you what we're going to use that for. And then we're going to need special drill bits. You could either use masonry bits, or you could use these glass and tile bits. This is a nice little 4-bit set that Milwaukee makes that's made specifically for glass and tile. And you can see you get the 1/8, 3/16, 1/4 inch, and then 5/16. So the drill bit we have in the drill right now is 5/16. So I figure we'll show you how to drill using the biggest drill bit that they have in this pack. And if you're looking for these, I'll include a link in the description on where you can pick these up, and then also where you can pick up masonry bits. So like I said, either masonry bits or these tile bits will work. This isn't the easiest thing to do, so you're also going to want a good drill. This is the DeWalt, this is the DeWalt XR brushless, and it's a cordless hammer drill. So that's what you're really going to want. You're going to want a drill that you could switch over to this hammer function, and that's really the only way you're going to get through this porcelain tile. You'll see if you just use it in regular drill mode, even with the speed cranked all the way up, it just takes so long to drill through this tile, and it ends up burning up your bits. It's a nightmare. But when you have the hammer function engaged, that usually speeds things up a lot. So we'll get right into it, and I'll show you guys how to do this. And yeah, I mean, I just had to do this. I remodeled my bathroom, and I installed a shower door. So I had to drill 4 holes in the finished tile that I had just done. So I was, pretty apprehensive on that, considering I had just finished the tile, and then I was immediately drilling holes into it. But if you follow this method and just make sure you practice on a scrap piece of tile before you're doing it on your finished surface, then that's going to ensure that you're not making any mistakes and that you're not damaging a tile on a finished surface. So the first thing we're going to do is going to take a piece of painter's tape, put it on our tile. And now when you're doing this on your finished surface, I can't stress this enough, make sure you measure it multiple times. You don't want to drill unnecessary holes, and then the track for your door or whatever, the grab bar that you're installing, anything you're installing, if it doesn't fit, or it's not where you really want it, then you're just going to have ugly holes in your tile, and it's a nightmare to try to fix that. So make sure you're always measuring multiple times, make sure it's exactly where you want before you start drilling your holes. And then make sure you also test on a scrap piece so you know how much force to push, how fast to set the drill to. We're gonna set this on 2, and like I said, we're gonna have it on hammer function, and then we're gonna show you how long it takes to get through this. So we're gonna put our painter's tape on, and then you're gonna put this painter's tape roughly where you want your hole, where your marks are gonna actually hit on the tape, and then you're gonna make your measurements. And then let's say right here is where we decide we need our cut. So we're gonna make a little dot right there. And what the painter's tape does is it keeps this drill bit from jogging around on the tile. So then we're gonna put the drill bit down right on our mark. And then we're gonna start off first going slowly, just so that we establish this hole. And then we could turn the speed up a little bit on our trigger and get through. Okay, so you could see here we have our hole established, so we could pick up the speed. We know that we're right where we want it. That's right on our mark. And you could see, even with the hammer function, we're only probably maybe 1/4 of the way through that tile. And I'm pressing pretty firmly, using the correct bit. with the hammer function on. So it's a little time consuming process. So again, I'll mute the video so you don't hear the hammer drill going, but you'll at least get an idea of how long this is going to take. Okay, so you can see we got through. We didn't crack our tile. We could take our painter's tape off. So like I said, just make sure you're trying it on a scrap piece so that you know exactly, how much pressure you used on your scrap piece. Just use that same amount of force and you shouldn't have any issues with cracking the tile. You could even use a little bit of oil. Once you establish that hole, you could put a little dab of oil, which will reduce the friction that you're creating. You could do that if you want. I mean, I usually don't, but it's something you could do. That's what I usually do if I'm drilling through any sort of steel. I'll dab a little bit of oil in the hole that I establish and then keep drilling, and it just helps to not burn up the blade. So yeah, guys, that pretty much sums up how to drill through porcelain tile or any sort of tile. If you're drilling through like a ceramic tile, you probably don't need this hammer function. It'll still take longer. But like I said, for porcelain, you're going to want to get a drill that has the hammer function. I'll throw a link in the description on where you could buy this one that you see in the video, along with where, pretty much everything, where you want to get these bits. You could use masonry bits too, like I said, and then I'll even throw a link where you can get painter's tape, so you could just, click on all those links if you don't have anything you need, and you could just buy everything you need. But yeah, guys, that pretty much wraps it up. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Otherwise, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this video. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Hey guys, and here's that shower door I was talking about earlier in the video from my most recent bathroom renovation. You can see this is the door and this is the track that you have to install, and then this door kind of slides in. So you have to pretty much set this track where you want it and then drill 4 holes into your tile to set your anchors. So you could see just how important it is that all of your holes are correctly, drilled in the right spot, because you really kind of only get one shot, and you don't want to be drilling any holes, any unnecessary holes that you don't need, whether you're installing, a shower door or a grab bar, which you can see I don't have a grab bar. But yeah, I just want to really, drive that home. Make sure whatever holes you're drilling, you're measuring a few times and you're not, making unnecessary drill holes in your tile. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.